Welcome, everybody, to another episode of True North's podcast. My name is Amanda, and welcome to today's episode. Wherever you're tuning in from and whatever time you are finding this, we hope that you enjoy it. And today I'm joined with my friends Daniel and Michaela, and we're just going to recap something that we've been going through for the last couple weeks. It's been like months.
Yeah.
Literally our entire
So,
life.
if you didn't know, here at True North, we are True North, Long Island, Bohemia,
New York, 11716.
the universe.
Dropping zip codes. Okay.
Anyway, we've had a really awesome time doing a fun project where we were on a mission to find the best cheese slice.
Within 20-mile radius.
Yes,
Yes.
So not on Long Island, but within a 20-mile radius.
Of True North.
Because we know there's great places like when you get further out.
And then you gotta do Brooklyn and Queens. And
Yeah, I mean, like,
They
yeah.
probably would have,
You had to draw the line.
That's another story.
We'll get there.
Anywho, we had lots of votes come in, and it came down to Little Vincent's and Bohemia. Oh no, Little Vincent's and Ronkonkoma, and Saviano's and Bohemia. Saviano's won. And if you hadn't listened to our previous episode where Michaela and I were talking pizza flavored snacks, which you can find that
somewhere
in our videos.
It's there.
It is there.
It's there.
My favorite pizza flavored snack is pizza.
But that's not a
Thanks
snack.
for giving us your opinion.
Wait. So
No.
you're just labeling pizza as a straight up snack.
I mean, look,
That's a bold move.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, Little Vincent's is going to be fine. Little Vincent's is a kind of an institution. Like,
Aren't they 24 hours? Are they open?
The one in Huntington is like open till like 3 a.m.
Might as well make it 24.
I'm not having pizza at 7 a.m., but I'll have it at like 5 a.m. So.
But like I don't know. In a competition like this, rooting for Little Vincent's is like rooting for Microsoft. Like, it's like they're just of course they're
a
gonna
staple.
Yeah, they're a staple. Yeah. But I think they're gonna be okay coming in second place. They're fine.
Yeah.
So, and really, like all these places, all the pizza places were winners because
I ate so much pizza.
Because if you sell pizza, you're a winner. And
especially on Long Island.
Am I not a Long Islander because I want to take a break from pizza now?
No,
I've just been inundated with.
We definitely challenged.
Tornadoes? No.
We challenged the lactose intolerant last.
I started taking lactate last week.
Yeah.
Too much information.
I think I even I never, it's not something I ever worried about, but I did stop and think am I getting there? Every 7 years, like your body changes or something. It's like I wonder, maybe. Thankfully I got through it, but I don't know.
You never know.
So you might be wondering, if you can see it, what these cups are. And so what I was saying before is that the last episode when we were talking pizza snacks, I had this idea. I was like, we were talking about pizza flavored goldfish. I have one in my hand. Alan's like, oh, this looks tasty. And I was like, oh man, what if you took... Wait, Michaela, you rated this snack as like the best. You oddly were like, it tastes legit like pizza. It made you uncomfortable. Like,
if you close your eyes, you might be confused.
Let me find out.
No, but the texture.
No, I missed.
So I had this idea. I was like, wait a minute. I kind of really want pizza flavored mac and cheese. She's got the cheese from the mac and cheese. You can add pepperoni and then have this as a crumble. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it. And I did. And we're going to...
Because none of you sent us a recipe,
no one followed through. So that's all right. So it's
no,
like,
fine.
We're going to innovate.
We're just going to beef. No, I'm joking. We're going to pepperoni.
There's pepperoni in this?
Yes.
Yeah, so...
Oh, I see it. Yes, there's pepperoni.
So we're going to try it. And Alan even has his own cup. Cheers, guys, to the celebration of pizza, what was it? March Madness Pizza Edition.
I can't reach.
Cheers! Yeah! Da, 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 da.
Ooh.
And
cheers to
guys, I'm really interested in how this tastes, so let's take it.
We gotta go into it together. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. This is
I'm enjoying.
All right, yeah.
I need a pepperoni though.
Pepperoni's a good move.
You like that? I think what would have been better, personally, is if I added actual cheese and melted it. If it was like cheesy, like not just mac and cheese cheesy, but like cheesy.
Cheesy. What is that commercial where it sounds like that? The Kool-Aid Man.
Cheers.
No, he doesn't say cheesy, but he says something else.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He like smashes through.
Oh yeah.
He just like runs through walls and like buildings and breaks. And
No,
just,
that
like,
video
oh,
is
yeah.
scary. Sorry. Anyway, I don't like the Kool-Aid Man. I have nightmares about
It's a
him.
little frightening. I mean, a giant pitcher of Kool-Aid, just like
Coke.
I mean, it's breaking and entering no matter what. You know. If you don't know, I mean, do anybody remember? Is a Kool-Aid Man still a thing? I haven't seen like an actual commercial with him in a long time. So
no. I think that was very much a '90s,
Yes.
early 2000s.
Agreed. People were like, "Oh, this is actually scary."
now
Let's
it's
not do that.
now it's flavored waterman.
It's probably hurting their ratings. To be
It
fair.
comes through. It doesn't taste like
To be
anything.
honest, I like
but-
haven't really watched a lot. I don't know what commercials are out there.
Mm.
I'm a little frightened to know like what kids' toy commercials are like nowadays.
Commercials now are annoying because they make them 15 seconds to fit in your YouTube break, so they can fit 8
And there's
commercials
gonna
in
be
there.
one right now. No, I don't know. I don't know, maybe.
Oh, we're not moving.
Oh.
That was great.
I was still chewing. I'm sorry.
He was like, I didn't get.
I'll
my
just
box,
choke
I'm
real
keep
quick.
going.
No worries.
I am enjoying this though.
You're like,
I'm
yeah.
gonna finish it.
Yeah,
Sometimes you guys like.
yeah.
So we got thumbs up for the pizza flavored goldfish
Yeah.
mac and cheese. Try it yourself. All I did was literally take. It's actually I thought of Alan from the It's the Aunt Annie's. It's like the organic, like mac and cheese shells.
Mm.
Applegate pepperoni,
Oh, I love Applegate.
and then the pizza mac and cheese.
I think what would grate it up a lot is if you like got the pepperoni really crispy, and almost like so the edges are like starting to turn and brown.
Like burnt.
Mhm.
a little.
Yeah,
I love
that
burnt.
could have made it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
really.
good.
Alan's face is like what?
So crispy pepperoni, and then cheesy. Like add some cheese and have it melted in
And
there.
crumbled.
Put some sprinkled Parmesan cheese or Romano cheese on it.
Yeah, I mean,
Is this becoming a cooking show?
maybe. Ooh. Maybe that should be like another. Stay tuned, guys. Maybe we'll just talk like
Food.
at
That's
some
what we
point.
know. Besides
Or-
Jesus, but we know food.
No. Just like, I mean, all right. I feel like I still want to keep eating this, but we
I just
gotta
better-
keep
But
talking.
so even though when Saviano's was our little engine that could it won the whole thing. But like, what's your favorite place? None of my favorite didn't win. None of our favorites won, did they? Like, what's your favorite place?
Mine?
Yeah. Are you a Geno's person?
I actually only had Geno's for the first time last
This match.
month.
Really?
Yeah.
This match, yeah. I think pizzerias for me, it's very much you go to your local pizzeria, so it's like I grew up. I don't know why I did.
Yeah.
Your local
Your local
pizzeria.
pizzeria.
Just like you go to your local like
Deli.
bagel store, your deli,
Your deli.
your bagel store,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
so. From being Setauket, I got
Shout
this
out.
down. Yeah, right. Carnival, or just whatever local pizzerias were around. I don't remember growing up like where they came from because all the pizza boxes to me looked the same.
Yeah, they're
Like I was like,
It's like
here's
red and
pizza.
white.
Like
Yeah.
it wasn't just.
Well, that's how you know pizza places really made it. If they have their own name on the pizza box, that's how you know, like, oh, this is
yeah.
they've been here for 20
Really?
years. Yeah.
They have their own. brand.
They'll pay to put their own name on the box.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
usually a sign of.
Wait, so I could get generic pizza boxes just like on Amazon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That
Oh, so
changes
anyway,
the
answer your
game.
question. My favorite place right now, and has been for quite some time, is Coliseo's. Georgia. Love you, Coliseo's.
Bert was very disappointed.
And
in Coliseo's.
if I want to drive, I go to Branchinelli's.
Branchinelli's, yeah.
Branchinelli's and Coliseo's are my two favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's in Holbrook, was my.
Their pizza was really
They
good.
did really well, but they were going against juggernauts. So, Geno's and Little Vincent's,
Yeah.
they're hard to beat. So,
Mm.
from a popularity standpoint, but I love Joe's and Holbrook.
What about you,
yeah,
Michaela?
So I will go somewhere different for my specialty slices, but my plain pizza slice, I'm gonna go to Sal's in Sayville. My specialty slice, I'm going to Umberto's in Sayville.
Yeah.
Keep it local.
Okay, so, but, Little Vincent's specialty, not a regular slice. It's the cold cheese. What are your thoughts on the cold cheese? You've never cold cheesed before.
What does that mean? Like,
the cold cheese is, it's, all right, so, the cold cheese,
it's like you have a cold piece.
It's a hot regular slice, but they have a cup of cold shredded mozzarella and they sprinkle it on top, and you're getting like these two like taste sensations and textures happening at the same time. It's pretty wild. Very messy.
Wait, so it's a regular hot slice of pizza.
Okay.
And then take cold cheese.
Here's the thing. Cold slice.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. It's fine and great. You run to the bathroom when you have it down. It's a regular slice. It's done. There's nothing special about it.
Well, it becomes an extra cheese slice.
So you mean you have to eat it like almost immediately?
Yeah. Almost immediately.
It's an in-the-moment thing.
Yeah, like no takeout. Like it's
funny because when you say cold slice, I'm like, so leftover next day pizza, like cold pizza.
No,
like,
that's different. That's
because I'm down.
Good.
I'm down for a cold slice. Yeah. Like, actually, I don't need to heat it up, even though reheating.
Cold pizza underrated on a great breakfast food.
I would say putting. Excuse me. Heartburn.
What did you put in
No, it's just I'm burping the mac and cheese. Sorry. I was gonna say putting leftover pizza in an air fryer is like
leftover pizza belongs cold in my opinion.
If you're gonna,
I just always do it
the
cold.
best way to reheat pizza is to do it like upside down in a hot skillet, like on a stovetop. It's
learn something new every day.
That was wild.
Yeah. That sound. Yeah. Oh, where's that sound coming from? Oh, it's Alan going.
Wait a second, though. If you flip it upside down, then you melt all the cheese.
Well, you leave it in there long enough so it starts
to be over here like making sound effects.
It doesn't ever stick because it's got enough like.
But what do you put underneath it then?
Nothing.
No oil?
No, because it has its own oil.
I'll have to try it. Because I don't really believe in it.
Well, Google it. I'm sure it will.
We're moving on from pizza.
We're moving on from pizza.
One of the other things that's like, that was fun, and I don't know, I really enjoyed having the pizza bracket. But now that we're in April, it's officially springtime.
Spring equinox has happened.
I feel it because my throat is scratchy and things are blooming.
Things are what?
Blooming.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, I'm like, there must be leaves on the trees, I can't breathe. I want the spring! There's that meme that's like, do you feel it? And he's like, yes, I feel it. He's like all like swollen and stuff. Anyway, because I keep looking at your hat, I was like, there's so much stuff that happens in springtime, and I know we were talking about like, let's talk about spring. It's like I'm thinking like, okay, we got baseball's already happening. Yeah. There's playoff hockey happening. Like what else?
I mean,
we could have our own episode on just playoff hockey.
I mean,
so we don't have to get into that.
If it keeps on going, we're going to have to at some point because there's going to be a lot of opinions about what happens.
This is the type of conflict we need on.
Should the Islanders and Rangers face each other in the next round of the playoffs? It's going to get wild.
Let us know. What do you think?
They should.
Yeah. Strong opinions, and hey, we're here for it.
We are here.
We are here.
That being said, every time I know the Rangers might be pretty good, I try to plan a vacation for June just in case, so I don't have to be around if they do.
Wait, right? Playoffs don't they like?
They go until
June, right?
Yeah. I mean, I remember vividly like in '94 when the Rangers won the cup in '94. It was a rough time to be an Islanders fan. It was. You felt like you were being attacked personally.
Wow, that's dramatic, don't you think?
Oh, well. I can't disagree with him because also being an Islanders fan, it can be pretty tough when you're around Rangers fans.
I'm honestly so sorry to hear that for you guys.
It is.
Love hockey. So, Daniel, would you say that playoff hockey is one of your favorite springtime happenings?
Playoff hockey is. I love it so much because I don't even have. It doesn't have to even be the team that I root for. Like I'll watch every game. Always make sure I'm watching like the end of I might take like the second round up because like all right, take a breather if I'm not, especially if I don't have a team.
Yeah.
But like the
The
conference
last half of the third is always like
the
time
conference
to tune
finals.
in.
I'm always making
Wow.
sure I watch like the end of the conference finals to see there's like the mystique of like do they touch the trophy or not? It's like this kind of curse thing. So the thing is if you win a trophy in hockey before the Stanley Cup. So if you win like the conference championship trophy, there's a ceremony about it, and they say like if you touch that trophy, like you're cursed and you won't win the cup.
Oh.
So why would anyone touch it?
It's kind of a thing. You kind of watch and see what each team does and how they approach it and what their psychology is about. It's kind of interesting. I
didn't know that.
I also love at
You're
the end
like
of
a
every
fan.
every hockey playoff series, they shake hands afterwards. It's like
That's nice.
even though they've been like terrible and awful to each other for
They've been punching each other's teeth out.
Yeah, and they always end it respectfully and sportsmanly. So
Teeth.
anyway, yes, love playoff hockey. Love it. I wish the Islanders had more success in the times I've been cognizant. They were good, but it was before I was
I love
really.
a cheap ticket though.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
I love a cheap ticket. That's all I'm gonna say.
And then, look, I mean, the New York fans, like the people who were just like, I'm just rooting for New York. Like, okay,
I feel like there's just such a
you could do better. You
my
could do better
gosh.
than
yeah. No, I
Oh
don't.
my gosh.
I don't
Yeah.
disagree with him.
You got to do
You
better.
think it's a cop out?
Yes,
Yes.
it's a total cop out.
Yes.
Wow.
You got to pick a side.
Sorry, not
Oh
sorry.
my gosh.
You got to pick a side. Any place where there's two New York teams, you got to pick a side.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, I'm telling you how to feel. You should feel ashamed of yourself.
I don't follow anything, so I don't pick a team because I don't care.
Well, that's
Is that a
exactly.
cop-out?
That's a cop out, especially then if you root for anybody, you're like, well, what? This is
Sorry,
just
I root for
legitimate.
Islanders because they're cheap tickets. If I could actually see them.
yay, I'll take it.
I have to admit, I've definitely fallen into it's Rangers versus Islanders. I'm an Islanders fan, and I don't say, oh, I'm a New York fan. I say I'm a hockey fan. Like, I'd rather just because there's so many other teams that have different things.
The hockey lore is crazy right now.
It always is.
Yeah, it's
It
pretty
never,
cool.
but springtime, that is like.
I mean, Knicks are playing basketball still. That's great, but we kind of know how that's basketball is kind of a predetermined outcome usually.
We only have one basketball team, right?
Well, if you count the Brooklyn Nets, we have two, but we don't. I don't know.
Do you
I don't
have
know if they
any
count.
other spring activities or places or things? Michaela, think of the same.
I mean, I think during the spring, I love being down by the water, so I started to take, a few more trips and just walks, my
Okay, let's
favorite,
go right now.
my favorite spot in Padua is Mascot Dock, because you can just pull up and
Yeah.
sit by the water, and
Yeah.
so I'm
You
doing
know
that a lot
what
more
I
often.
like about that, especially springtime, and I don't know if you guys agree, is springtime though, it's not as crazy as when summertime comes around and it's just packed. You're like, I don't want to go near it. It's just like this lull, and it's more peaceful because it's not even really that warm out yet.
No.
But it's getting nicer, where we have nicer days where it's not like we're bundled and freezing. And it's like we
Hate
want to stay
that. I
inside.
hate that.
So I don't know if you feel the same way, but it's I like that there's this calmness and peace about. You want to go by the water? It's not going to be hustle bustle,
Right. You still got
crazy packed.
a few
busy.
weeks of it being
Yeah.
pretty pleasing.
I guess maybe that's the transition between it's springtime legitimately, and then what summer is June.
Memorial
June
Day.
23rd.
No,
summer
actual
before that.
summer.
Oh well.
Summer. June 23rd. 22nd. It's
Somewhere around there, right?
It's either the 21st, 22nd, or 23rd.
But if you think about it, for us here, school is still in session for the most part.
That's right.
So it's I feel like a big factor is when school is out and it's actually summer.
Yeah.
All those nice places, it's just people everywhere.
Families.
Yeah, kids are
Family activities.
everywhere.
Love you, families. But
I mean, there's a lot to do though.
yeah.
I guess it's just more of I just want to be with those people. That's Long Island.
That's
Yes.
so true.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
People everywhere.
Always.
Do you have any favorite spring activities that you like to do?
Mine's similar. I enjoy the beach when it's not like sweatingly hot outside.
Sweatingly?
Swimmingly and sweatingly hot outside.
Swootingly.
Swooting. So anyway,
I'm just making up words.
I really like Quarry Beach because like it's small, not a ton of people go there, and I cannot think of the name of the rock. Flows.
Flows. Oh yeah, Flows is great.
Flows, and then like sitting on the beach there is just like.
I just want to go to the water.
Yeah.
It's like I'm thinking about May. I don't know. I appreciate how it's darker out later.
Yes.
Like, I noticed yesterday, walking outside, I literally was like, look at the sky. Like, the sunset was
7:30.
so, I don't know if you saw the sky last night. It was so beautiful.
Yes.
Like, it was like on fire.
Yeah, it was purple.
It was like
sky.
like purple, red.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it was really pretty.
Yeah.
So I love how it's getting darker out later.
Mm.
I personally like all the flowers, not so much the allergy part, but like how things are starting to, how there's gonna be leaves on trees
And color.
and
Yeah.
greenery. Like,
The Tulip Festival was this weekend.
oh
I
man,
was there.
you were?
How was
it?
it?
At Water Drinker, right?
Yeah, so we were at the Long Island
Speaking
Farm.
of.
Drink. Water.
Water
Water
break.
We slurp into the microphones.
Oh.
Anyway.
Wow.
Sorry.
Is Water Drink? Was it only this past weekend? It was only one weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It was pretty nice though, but it was packed, as we were just saying. So it's a
Yeah.
Saturday.
And then I feel like, I don't know, personally, I don't know if the North Fork has a lot of spring stuff. They probably do, but I feel like the North Fork along Long Island is more so like summer.
Mm.
It's like the jam of the summer. is
East
what it
End,
is.
like
Yeah.
all
East End
is-
everything.
Yeah,
And
summer.
fall too.
Oh yeah.
Big fall. I feel like Fire Island like kind of gears up in the spring.
Yeah. All these things in my mind, like, I'm gonna go here, I could do this. I'm like, maybe. I don't know. Possibilities.
It's nice to think about them,
Yeah.
and then when it comes down to doing them, it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty comfortable.
What's the next like trip you guys have planned for springtime?
I
Sojourns
don't-
at a Long Island. Sojourns.
Sojourner Truth?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So we're having a history lesson.
Yeah.
What's happening right now?
Sojourner Truth. I learned better in history.
We're having an 8th grade history recap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
because
in sojourns all of Long Island.
Anyway.
enlighten me, Daniel, because I'm like not.
Oh, so sojourn. It's just it's in like travels, excursions.
Oh.
Adventures. Yeah.
Got it.
Travels.
I going anywhere?
If you asked me this last summer, I would have had answers locked and loaded. But this year, I'm poor. I'm poor. I think I'm going to Boston though.
Nice.
Oh.
My brother lives in Boston.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going to Atlanta for a few days.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be fun.
What's in Boston?
John's cousins.
And then
And they live
John. Stay tuned for next episode.
dun dun dun.
He's just a rando.
I don't know. Man, all this spring stuff. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm just glad to not be bundled in like hats.
Oh my
scarves, and jackets
gosh.
anymore. I don't know about you guys.
I was
like,
anti
it's
all that
just
this
nice
year
to
anyway.
like-
Yes.
I
I don't wear jackets.
I rocked a hoodie like all winter this
You
year.
did.
It's like I'm not doing the coat. I'm just not. doing
you know
it.
what? I kind of did a form of that too. I realized I have a lot of scarves and a lot of mittens, like winter accessories to keep me warm because I'm not a fan of winter. Sorry, all you people who love winter. It's just not my favorite
They don't
season.
exist.
It's just
They're
they
out
do.
skiing. They won't hear you anyway.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
won't be listening to the podcast.
At this moment, the people. I'm sure there's still places on the snow somewhere out there.
Canada. Just kidding.
But yeah, I realized this winter I didn't wear hardly any of my winter. I was just kind of like over it. And I
Yeah.
didn't, and it's not that we didn't need it because it was cold.
I was
It's
just saying, this
cold.
is the first winter we've gotten snow in like 5 years.
We didn't have
Yeah.
that much snow though.
No.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
We didn't. It was only that one
I
time.
had a shovel.
But like once.
Yes. But I haven't had to shovel in like 3 years.
Because your parents were doing it for you?
No, they weren't.
No, it was only a few years that literally it snowed and I counted. It was weird. It was really weird. It literally snowed like every Wednesday for a month. I don't know if it just seemed like it was just snowing every Wednesday. It was clockwork.
Yeah.
It was a good like 3 years-ish ago. I don't know. But this year it really didn't snow. It snowed like in February that one time.
Yeah.
Like dumped on us like the 10 inches. And then maybe a flurry here and there.
Yeah.
That was like the one time
I
it
just
snowed
hate
this year.
snow. I hate snow.
It's pretty, but it's not.
It's pretty, and
Until
then
you have to go out in it.
it's pretty until like people ruin it. So like if everything would just shut down until it would go away, it would stay pretty, which would be gorgeous.
So you're advocating that next time it snows heavy, we just all stay indoors for
Work from home.
2
We did it
weeks
for
and
2
we sort
years.
Oh,
We don't leave.
So
Hey,
it's
you know what we are equipped for. We are
Yeah,
trained.
we've done it. We're trained.
Yeah. We are experts.
Wow, wait.
That's just
It's
how I
like
feel.
I'm just having a lot of flashbacks. Like,
I know, I just got trauma
I'm like,
too.
I don't
Suddenly
know.
it all hurts a lot again.
Wow.
No, I actually loved quarantine a lot.
You definitely
I loved quarantine. It was great.
I just want to be outside. I think that's what comes to it. I don't like being cold. I like being outside.
I love
And,
being
like,
outside.
And
I love a campfire.
yes. And you know what? That's another thing about spring is that it's not too hot out yet. Because in
Yeah.
the winter when it's just like at it and like I'm sweating, I'm hot, can't move, you don't really necessarily. She's
Can you twist your
Oh, I snorted. Whoops.
Can you twist your whole
Oh,
looking
God.
so awkward?
Beep, boop, beep. That was a good
Oh my
one.
gosh, that was creepy.
That was really
I
cool.
learned that from my dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
To all the dads.
To all the dads out there.
You're just hitting yourself, bad Amanda, bad Amanda.
Where's
I can't do it.
Oh, he's got it. This is our mascot. This is this is
Skelly.
Skelly.
Oh.
No,
No,
never
he
mind.
can't do it. You made him count.
Anyway, just gonna twist. Thank you guys so much for joining today so that we can talk all the things. I had a really great time. Hope you guys did as
Oh,
well.
glad to be here.
Yes.
So
Won't have to twist my arm.
Oh, that was a bad one.
visit us in person. We have the services on Sundays. You can find us online. Connect with us, comment, and we hope to see you next time on the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Later.